We are back with another social breakdown. Arlette finally brought Pop the Balloon to the United Kingdom. This is going to be interesting. With no further ado, guys, let's just get straight into this video.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, and we have some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies. All right, ladies, so we're gonna be bringing out some single men one by one. When he comes around this corner, if you like what you see, he's saying all the right things. Do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that's coming up that you're just like, I can't really date this guy, he's not the one for me, go ahead and pop your balloon and I'll go over to each of you and see why you ended up popping. Are you like,
as we can see,
ladies ready?
Yes. Lovely ladies here today. I think this is actually the American one. They don't look like London girls, and even the accents I'm getting. So, but yeah, beautiful women, good energy so far, great outfits, all bubbly. So this should be a good one, and hopefully, you know, things go well for the first person.
Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello. Welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Blaze.
Okay, so genuinely, anytime I'm like criticizing and it will always be constructive, anytime I'm like giving criticism, I know I have flaws myself. So I'm not just going to sit here and just be the type of person that's just like grilling other people or roasting someone or like laughing at someone because of how they look or how they present themselves. But one thing instantly I noticed, this guy has, he doesn't have like that masculine frame. He looks like he waddled in. Even as he walked in, he like kind of waddled in.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
And the thing is, it's only his upper body that I'm noticing is like he's more on the bigger side. Like he takes care of himself. You can tell, well groomed, nice outfit. You can see he ironed his clothes. But just that like upper body, especially the chest area, his torso, you can see already there's a lot of fat in that area. And I might be wrong, but if I notice it, I'm assuming women will notice it too. And if literally he could just work on that one area, he'd be already like thriving just from the minute he stepped in without saying anything.
My name is...
But you never know. Look, no lady has popped so far. So far so good.
Blaze, like Chase Bank, yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your kind welcome.
And how old are you?
I'm 26.
Super confident though with his delivery, like, hey, Blaze, yeah, do you know what I mean? One thing I have noticed, and you know, I've noticed a lot of guys do this, where they come on this show and they don't like look at the ladies while they're talking. But obviously it could be another reason that they just want to pay respect to Arlette by looking at Arlette and like talking to her, making eye contact with her, making her feel like she's the host and, you know, she's important in the show, because she is.
26. And where are you from?
Well, yeah, so far, couple grins, straight face, but yeah, she was out already. So we can tell straight away that like the women are like half interested, half of them, maybe like 2 or 3 of them are like genuinely interested, and then the rest of them are just like, yeah, he's aight. But that's the vibe I'm getting, and I might be wrong. So
I'm from the Bay Area in California.
Okay, and what do you do?
So I am a licensed real estate agent, and I'm also an independent business owner with e-commerce business.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
What are some things you like to do for fun?
So number one, aside from physical activities like martial arts or gymnastics, I love to sing.
Straight away, once again, his confidence is amazing. Facing the women, as you can see, like his body language is facing them, like the women. This is a high indicator of confidence, and he's speaking calmly, smiling, eye contact. This is great. This is a very great start so far. His clothing is great. Most of the girls haven't popped after hearing his career. I think this is a phenomenal beginning to introducing himself and letting them know like what he likes and what he dislikes. So this is great.
And then pretty much everything I do very versatile. I have
Okay.
a lot of fun with those.
Okay, you want to sing a little something for us? Oh.
Yes.
Let's hear it.
So old school or new school?
What you ladies want?
Okay, high confidence. If I was to give this guy like a confidence, and the thing is, some people just have confidence intrinsically, where like at the end of the day, confidence is just someone that can accept their insecurities and just live to the highest part of their means with what they have. That's literally all confidence is. But on the other hand, you could lack confidence because you haven't trained a specific area. So you might lack confidence in communication because you don't train speaking to other people. You might lack confidence in like music because you're not training in music. But you might be like really confident at like maths or like science and stuff like that. So confidence is something that is intrinsic. It should never be adopted extrinsically. Like you shouldn't adopt confidence from something external. All your confidence should be internal. You should already believe that you can achieve anything. This is called like the having an abundance mindset, which essentially just means regardless how small or how limited your resources are or opportunities, you always know that there will be a way to like find something better. There's always going to be better. So if you lose something, an abundance mindset would like, they wouldn't stress. They would just be like, oh, I'll just go get another one. If you lack something, abundance mindset knows that there's plenty more if I just leave my house and go find it. So having that abundance mindset gets you rid of like your scarcity mindset. And that just means that like you're someone that's like, and this is so deep. I'm kind of going off topic and I don't want to go off topic, but if you want me to like make a video on like abundance mindset and scarcity mindset whilst reacting and like showing you people that have an abundance mindset and showing you people that have a scarcity mindset, because you might relate to this and actually be the person that has like a scarcity mindset and you want to start developing an abundance mindset. All it is just like identifying cues and languages, expression. When you start to acknowledge or when you start to have the awareness that certain things you're doing is putting you in a scarce mindset, so things like your posture, overthinking, like bad posture would be like a scarce mindset, because you're just not, you don't believe that you are a great person, like you are a prince or a king or a queen. Like you just think, oh, I'm just an average person, and because you think I'm an average person, you don't really work on your posture. So great example actually to like how you can have a better abundance mindset.
Oh, they want old school.
Easy,
Okay.
easy. So let's take it back to the 1970s.
Okay.
So, okay. So there's something that I wanna say. You are my lady. You're everything I need and more. You are my lady. You're all I'm living for.
Yeah, sometimes in life you just gotta be quiet, and just like, if you know you can't do something in life, just keep that in private. Let people know after they've already liked you, and then you can show them that you have skills that you're not really good at. Guys, that was absolutely, you know what, it wasn't I hate to be someone that hates, but I also hate to lie, and that was trash. That was oh my god, get this guy out. I'm surprised they're still standing there. It's probably his confidence. See how important it is to just be like a very confident person. When he portrayed himself confidently, he didn't even resist to say, oh, I'm gonna sing. Most guys will be like, no, I'm not gonna do it, oh, because start making excuses. He literally just sang, and maybe he was nervous, that's why he couldn't sing better, but he still did it. So props to this guy. And look, evidence is majority of the women are still there.
All right.
See?
Thank you, thank you.
Okay. And what are some things you look for in a woman?
So pretty much a woman that is kind-hearted, open.
Notice his body language, you know, very, what's the word? Very animatic. He's very animatic, very vocal. His voice is very loud so he can be heard. You know, like shoulders width, legs, feet apart. And you know what? Like I said, his posture wasn't that great, but so far in terms of all the people I've watched on this show, he's standing pretty well. Like you know, it's just obviously if he could just get rid of some fat in his upper body, it would tone out his chest a little bit more, and then he'd probably be perceived better. But hey, if the girls haven't hit their balloons yet, then don't listen to me, King. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Open spirit, of course, and of course doesn't like to take life super seriously.
Okay.
And takes care of her health, mental health, emotional health, the entire shebang.
Okay.
Things like those two.
Got it. And what are some of your deal breakers?
So ideally no kids, but we can still kind of work something out. And doesn't take care of herself physically, emotionally, or drinks too much, over excessively.
Okay.
Smokes cigarettes, can't really do cigarettes.
Okay, got it. So we did get some pop balloons.
Okay.
Let's go on and see why they ended up popping. Let's start here.
Sounds good.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Karis. It's spelled like Paris, but with a K. I'm 24 years old.
And Karis, what do you do?
I'm a communications engagement coordinator. I also make a little bit of content, and I'm going back to school to get my master's in January.
Very nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome. Just the height is a thing for me. I'm 5'8", and it's very important to me that I'm able to like look eye to eye or be taller than me. So yeah, very handsome. You did a great job singing.
Thank you.
That was a pretty good response. Like she was honest. That was very honest. Some girls would just be like, oh, it's just the height for me, and then they would just leave it as that. But she really expanded on her answer, kept it, made him smile after. And yeah, obviously, as you can see, she's a little bit taller with her heels on, and some girls just feel like they just want their guy to be taller, and I respect that. At the end of the day, like obviously as a man, you'd want your man to be like taller and more like the guy that protects, or at least looks like more of the protector in the relationship. If your girl's taller than you, that is not the case, unfortunately, in terms of perception.
Okay. And now is Karis someone that's your type?
She is, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
She is, and then you're 5'8" with heels on?
I think I'm about 5'11" with heels on.
5'11" with heels on?
Yeah.
Okay, so
How tall are you?
5'10". 5'10". And so I can definitely see that.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But you are very attractive too.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Likewise.
Let's go back this way.
Okay.
That's so unfortunate that 3 girls just popped while he was talking to another girl, just because she mentioned something that they probably acknowledged as well. and obviously going to this woman that they're about to go to now, she looks like even taller than the other girl. So obviously she probably popped because they were like staying on this topic. Guys, height is do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, to a certain extent, but that, like, don't ever feel bad because you're short, or like you're just not as tall as you think you're meant to be, or you want to be. Just see it as like some women will literally go for guys that are like shorter than them. Some women literally only go for guys that are shorter than them. So don't feel like, oh, I'll never get a woman. Like, bro, there's literally 5'4" girls. There's like 4'6" girls. Like, it doesn't matter how short you are. There's gonna be a shorter girl than you. So, like, and vice versa. Obviously, if you're a girl, you'd want someone taller. But in the instance of where I don't know, I've never personally met a girl looking for a short guy. But in the instance where you might be the anomaly, there's always going to be someone out there for you. So don't stress about stuff. Kind of like what I was saying about the abundance mindset. Just put yourself in this mindset that like someone is out there for me. All I need to do is just work on what I have for the meantime. And when that person comes, then obviously I'll give them the best of my time and attention, etc., etc.
Your name and age?
I'm Sanaya. I'm 23.
All right. Sanaya, what do you do?
I'm a special education teacher and I do hair.
Nice.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
He said it was 5'10". It just didn't seem like it. Because I'm 6'2" without the shoes on, and like,
One thing you should never do, guys, is lie about your height. If you're like I get a lot of people coming to me saying, "Oh, you're like 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", and I'm just like, no, I'm 6 foot. Like I'm literally 6 foot on the dot, and I only know this because I've literally measured myself. I've gone to the doctors; they've measured me, same height, and I've been to the gym as well and been like measured by my like personal trainer, and every single time I'm 6 foot on the dot. So that's the only reason I claim that. And if I was 5'11", I'd say I'm 5'10", just like so people don't like. I always like to just go a little bit below. But obviously, because I'm 6 foot, I'm not gonna say I'm 5'11" because 6 foot sounds way better. But guys, you just gotta like weigh your options. But yeah, just never like lie for value. And I'm not saying he's lying. He probably is 5'11", but these girls are in like super high heels, and girls are so bad at like measuring and stuff like that. Just yeah, fight me later.
gauging it, it's like, yeah. 6'6" with the shoes on, so
6'6".
And that's measuring height, just to clear the air. Girls are like bad at measuring height, but when it comes to like measuring anything else, they're really good at that. So it's kind of weird.
6'6" with the shoes on.
with the heels on, yes.
Okay. Yeah, and then I recently gotten my height check, and 5'10" was what
Really?
it was.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, my bad. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's okay.
But you held on when he came out. You saw that he was a little
It's
shorter
just
than you.
something about lying about height, like I get like really triggered with that. I don't know.
I'm not lying.
Okay, I'm sorry. My bad.
That's okay. That's
You
okay.
were great though.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? Like automatically, she was just like, "Oh, something about lying about height." Like even though he might not be lying, and what guy lies? I don't know. There are guys out there that do that, but why do you lie and say, "Oh, I'm 5'10"? If you're gonna lie, at least say I'm 6 foot. Like, everyone wants to lie and say 6 foot, but no one wants to lie and say, "Oh yeah, I'm 5'10". Oh yeah, I'm 5'10". That's such a trash lie. If you're gonna lie, like lie so it actually sounds better. Don't lie just so it sounds average. Like 5'10" is still like average. Well, anyway, to all you short kings, keep thriving, keep grinding, and one day you'll be 6 foot. And
you are pretty tall, so
I'm gonna wake up to like 100 dislikes on this video, guys. Please don't.
understand that too.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type? Do you date taller than you?
I have before. Usually, I don't date taller than me.
Okay.
But involving her looks, she is attractive, but definitely the height,
Yeah.
ideally.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's go down over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Cammie. I'm 24.
And Cammie, what do you do?
I'm in my last year of law school.
Congrats. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Everything's great. You look good. I loved your positive energy in your song.
Can we just admire how God has created such a specimen? Wow. 1 minute silence for this lady in the black dress.
But when you said somebody who's not like very serious, I can be a serious person at times. And also when you mentioned like e-commerce and stuff, I think like I prefer to like get to know you maybe on a business level or like a friendship level.
Friend zoned. Guys, this is very important. First impressions are so important, guys. I can't emphasize enough how important it is to just literally when people say just be yourself, like genuinely I get triggered by that, because it's like, what is yourself? If you're someone that's not successful, being yourself is the worst thing you can do. Like literally, you have to be the best version of yourself, or at least like put yourself in the frame of the best version of yourself. Being yourself is pointless, like especially on first impressions. I've learned this a million times, and I've always come home empty, like as in like genuinely like lucky still to be alive. But can I just say, stop being yourself and start being the best version of yourself. I'll just let that like marinate for like 5 seconds. Stop being yourself, be the best version of yourself. So important, guys.
Because that's something we could connect on, but I didn't really feel like a romantic pull.
Yeah, you see how he was doing everything to be he was entertaining them. And that's what I was saying about the singing thing. If you're not good at singing, like if you're not literally gonna give them shivers when you sing, then there's literally no point of like showing that asset. Like leave that to like on a date, maybe third date or something. But like not first interaction in front of all the girls. I'm gonna sing and entertain them. You can tell he's a good guy. Let's say, or he's a good guy. I'm not like gonna judge him or anything. Good looking guy. Obviously, he wore like the simple white tee with the like suit trousers and the loafers. But in a situation like this, like, you've got to be mysterious. That is the cheat code. You have to make the woman want to like ask more questions. They need to be, especially if you're like an average person, like if you got loads of looks, status and like money and stuff like that, then it's a lot easier for you to mess up and still be okay. But if you don't have these things, and even if you have money, it's not about the jewelry or the expensive suit or the designer clothing. When it comes to money, it's just more like how you present yourself, the quality of your clothing, not the tag, the quality of life represented through your skin, like how good you look, like as in like if you've been eating healthy for the last year and drinking loads of water, going gym, like that shows on your skin. And obviously if you're rich and you're still eating unhealthy and you're just wearing designer on top of it and like jewelry, your skin is not going to look as good, your body won't look as good, you won't have like defined muscles. So once again, just to reiterate, very important that you focus on improving your first impression and avoid being yourself, and be the best version of yourself, and try to be more mysterious as well. You don't have to do these things. It's just things I've acknowledged and they've worked for me countless times, especially in interactions such as these, where you're literally being judged every second. Every second that passes, you're being judged. He started so well, and that probably loosened him up a bit. And then the singing, I don't know. Genuinely, obviously the height thing, they may have noticed that he was a little bit butthurt about the height thing and stuff like that. He didn't seem butthurt, but micro expressions can give off butthurt energy, and I've been in that situation so many times where I'm giving off butthurt energy and then people are like laughing or like they acknowledge it, and I'm telling you right now, it's the most embarrassing like situation to be in. And it can happen to anyone. It's happened to everyone. That's probably the most relatable thing that's happened to anyone. But never portray being butthurt. Like even now he's facing the camera. He's a bit afraid to like face her more. But obviously he's looking at her, but he looks upset. Where like the smile he had on his face is gone. He might bring it back, but just from straight observation, it's just a thing where like, if you could just still be honest, and I'm not saying don't be yourself, like you have to be completely different from who you are. Like if you like things, obviously don't change the things you like. If you're interested in things or you have a passion for certain things, don't change the things that you have passions for. Just kind of save them for later on. How about we just talk about this one thing I'm good at and go deeper into this one thing? You don't need to know all the things. You don't need to know my whole life story. So that way there's like more interest, there's more intrigue. It's more like you're more valued in the conversation. Well, when you share everything, it's just so easy to just lose value. So keep that in mind.
All right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
My name is Maya, and then I'm 23.
And Maya, what do you do?
I am an account executive for a tech firm.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped just because the physical attraction wasn't there immediately. I do think that like you seem like a cool guy, very genuine, and then you do e-commerce, and I do drop shipping with like Depop and all that good stuff. So yeah.
Okay. Now, if I recall, I think you popped when he was singing.
Well, I lyrically, I think more practice, but it wasn't bad. I definitely, if you have more practice, get in the studio, it'll be great. Yeah.
Appreciate your
Of course.
your response.
But it was good. It was good.
Thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Not ideally.
Okay. And why not?
It's more so the communication, the energy from the communication for me. But involving looks, she is definitely, attractive as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's go on here. Your name and age.
I'm Kiara, I'm 23.
And Kara, what do you do?
So I'm a multi-entrepreneur. I do content creation, real estate investing and assignment, and also like interior design, and I own a couple online businesses as well.
Okay, you are busy. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Nothing like wrong with him specific. I just feel like it's not a definite yes for me. So it's like I wouldn't, waste time matching and stuff. I definitely think you are a great person from like what I hear, and I would love to network and actually get to know you, but maybe not on like a dating type of vibe.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So when you say definite yes, what does that entail?
Like what would make it a definite yes?
Exactly.
Well, that's a good question. I don't know, like maybe I'm just not interested enough. Not.
I feel like this guy, if he could just do one thing to change his whole dynamic, and the thing is, he speaks well, like he carries himself well. I think he's got bad communication cues. So like when he's listening, he's always like raising his eyebrows and like looking down, trying to like, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. It's just, like when you don't know why someone is just giving off like an eerie feeling or like and I'm not I'm not here to judge anyone, but like when someone gives off this like weird like energy, you can just like kind of feel it, or you can't really explain it. That's just kind of the energy I get from him. It's not like he's chill. It's like almost like he's trying to be chill. And women can read that. Women can read that very well, especially intuition. Someone once said, women can smell blood. Women can smell fear the same way a shark can smell blood in water. So if you're nervous or afraid, and you gotta think, because women are like more in tune with their emotions. I'm not gonna say like they're more emotional, but they're more in tune with their emotions, because obviously that's just how God made them. And because of this, if they see someone else being emotional, especially if it's in a negative way, they can read that so much easier than like a guy would. And this is why improving micro expressions and being the best version of yourself is so important. So that way when you're standing in front of someone, you want them to visualize the best representation of yourself at that very moment. Like obviously if you have like pimples or like scars or like things that you can't change that. All you can do, like if you're short, all you can do is just stand tall. Like stand tall with great posture. If you're like if you have freaking if you're wearing clothes and they're not ironed, iron them so you can like look clean in front of the girl. Like if you stink, shower and use deodorant and like find perfume and ouds to like compensate. But like if there's anything that you have that's a weakness, especially when it comes to first impressions, and it's like a physical attribute, and you can fix it, why the hell are you not working on those things? Instead of like complaining, worrying, saying, oh, I'm too short. Yeah, you're too short and you stink. Like, okay, you can't change being short, but you stink. And you stink because you keep crying that you're short and you think you can't get any girls, not knowing that you can't get any girls because you're short and you stink. But if you just stop stinking, maybe you'd get girls. Maybe. And like, at the end of the day, I'm not here to change anyone. I'm just here to observe. Yeah, I'm the observer. I'm just observing, taking note, taking action, implementing, reflecting, and then taking action again. That's all I do, guys. And then I just keep sharing the information with you guys. Like, I don't want to be like a gatekeeper. I want to actually like genuinely share information, improve your psychology. Especially, I have a lot of male friends that like struggle with dating, and a lot of it resides within a lack of confidence. And this lack of confidence is usually because they're fixated on something they can't change, and they don't want to just accept that they have this thing or this flaw that they literally can't change, and they just have to live with it and just improve all other areas of life that they can improve. Especially when it comes to like height, genes, like hair. Like, oh, I don't have hair. Like, okay, what could you do to like work on other areas so that it can compensate for their hair? Or maybe I don't have a beard, I can't grow a beard. What could you do instead to compensate? Always be thinking of like, okay, if I don't have this thing, what could I do to like balance it? And then before you know it, you just stop worrying less about the height, and you start focusing more on like going to the gym and having a better body. Okay, I might not be tall, but at least I have a good looking body. I have a good posture. I take care of myself. My skin is clear. I have all these other attributes that makes up for this one thing. And then as all these things combine or like come together, that like lack of confidence for just your height is so small, because you've developed so many other areas, that it makes it easier to just accept that as an insecurity. You're just like, okay, yeah, I'm short, but bro, I got like 1 mil on my account. I'm freaking shredded. Like, I'm just chilling. Got like, and you could just keep like being happy and excited for the things that you do have. And when I say happy and excited, not like boastful, but like just be the type of person that's like happy. And sorry guys, I know I'm waffling, but everything I say, like, it has a connection to something else. So just know that like I'm not just spitting out of my ass. I literally study this. I study psychology like 24/7. And at times I do feel low and I do feel like drained a bit, but most of the time I genuinely really enjoy like breaking down social interactions, speaking about it, helping people that are struggling with things that are like so relatable, because we all struggle with these things. We all struggle or will struggle or have struggled or are struggling with communication, confidence, psychology, like how we carry ourselves, how we deliver information, how we speak. We all struggle with these things, and some may struggle more than others, but at the end of the day, if you keep developing this skill and you become a master, like genuinely the world is your oyster. The world is your oyster.
You closer, you definitely are more attractive than like from like further away.
Thank you.
But it's just
You're more attractive from further away. It's great. And you know, that's so true. Like, there's been so many times where I've been on nights outs with friends, and I have like this one specific friend, and we always like notice other girls from like far, and we'll be like, wow, like she's all right, isn't she? And then we'll like, as we're approaching this person, we're like, okay, clearly not what we thought it was. But you know, at the end of the day, hey, all God's creatures, I mean all God's all God's people, human beings, are beautiful in his eyes. So everyone's beautiful under the sun. Some are just more beautiful than others. That's all it is, guys. And at the end of the day, it's all based on perception. I might view someone as beautiful, you might view that person as ugly, vice versa. So everything is subjective, and this is once again abundance mindset. Just knowing that, okay, I might find this woman attractive, but someone else might find her ugly. So I'm not like But if I just thought everyone thinks this woman is attractive, and like I think she's so attractive, and I know every single person thinks she's attractive, I've already put myself in a fixed mindset as opposed to having an abundance mindset. So now when I approach this girl, I put her on a pedestal, and I just start treating her like she's this like gemstone or this diamond ring that like everyone wants to take, not knowing that she's just a human being with a soul like me, with eyes like me, ears like me, voice like me. Might as well be a rapper now. But when you stop idolizing and you stop wishing to have things that you can already get through just going out there and acquiring these things, I'm genuinely telling you, if you could just open your mind or change your perception on things like this, and there's a few people I know watching this video that you're probably like this, if you've even made it this far to this video. But it does take a lot of self-awareness, a lot of breathing and just staying in the present moment, trying not to lose character. I lose character like 24/7. So being alone helps me to like reform or build that discipline of just staying in character, not like over laughing and stuff like that. Like the last video I made with John Cena, I was literally just like, and you know what? It's because it brought out childhood memories, and laughing is good. Like obviously laughing is great. And I would say for sure, this is the last thing I'm going to say before I continue the video. I'll say for sure that like a lot of like red pill community content and all this, like some of it can be toxic because a lot of these people are like infringing their negative traumas on people and creating ideologies that serve them in a way that they should carry their lives. But at the end of the day, you know your goals, you know your morals, you know what you do for honor, and stick by that. If someone shares what they're sharing, listen. Be slow to adopt information that could be misleading, and at the end of the day, just if you're just someone that is a giver, like if you have a heart of like love and like you genuinely care about people and you're not just here to like mess people up, then like you will go far in life and people can see that. Obviously be careful of people trying to manipulate, and I don't know how I've gone down this whole rabbit hole, but I just thought I'd share it. And anytime something's on my mind, I always like to just like either write it down or like share it, just so I know it's off my chest and someone else has probably heard this. I remember last year I was speaking, this is the last thing. I was speaking to a like friend, and I'm not, obviously like they know who they are, and they were literally on the brink of committing, and me posting consistently like literally was the reason why they didn't do it, because they were just listening to my constant like positive vibe, energy, content, inspiring, motivating, posting my like push-up videos, inspiring videos, health videos, anxiety videos. I even like started coaching for a bit, and this actually transformed someone's life. And for that primary reason, I will always give value to the world as much as I can, because I like this video right now could literally save someone's life. Me just improving someone's like mannerisms, delivery, body language, tone of voice, cadence, their speech, how they observe life, how they perceive life, how they change their observations on life, could literally like change someone's life, could literally transform someone, could literally save someone's life. So I take this very seriously, and that's why I love psychology. I think if I could teach someone how to improve their psychology, I'm pretty much teaching them how to do everything in life without without doing it for them. Obviously, they have to go put in the action. You have to go put in the action. But I think this is the cornerstone. If you can improve your mind and how you think, and then also like your body language, how you carry yourself, delivery, this is like the most important skill to have or possess. And I might be wrong, but who knows. But if you agree with me, just comment down below, share your thoughts on that specific thing that I said.
It's just not a definite yes, but you do seem like very cool and interesting, so.
Well, just really quickly, could you give an example for it to be a definite yes? Yeah.
Oh, come on. You've asked once. Leave it alone. They're like, you still have a girl there with a balloon open for you. She's probably going to end up popping now. Like, I can tell he probably really wants this girl. He probably really wants her. She's very attractive in terms of like facially. She probably has the best face there, or at least the least makeup with the best face. And you know what we love about natural girls, guys? We love our natural queens.
Maybe it might help him work on himself, you know? You never know.
Deeper conversation. Yeah, right. Yeah. Deeper conversation.
Okay.
You're on the spot.
I know, I don't like truthfully is nothing like specific, like you're attractive and like stuff like that. I feel like I held like for a little longer just to like hear like more about you, but you know, I don't really want to force it too much or just go too much further.
Yeah, that's okay.
No, she's someone that's your type?
So attractive as a colleague, but not as more, you know, as a dating.
Okay.
This guy is trolling! Oh my god, I swear down, this guy is trolling. He literally just... And you know what's annoying? I know for sure, like, I have tendencies to do this. And obviously, this is a YouTube video, I'm literally reacting. So I'm just saying what I need to say. I'm not like in front of an audience. But one thing I would change if I was in this situation would be zipping my mouth. Like, oh my god, I swear, like, this is not the show where you do loads of yapping. This is the show where you're like quick convos, get to know you, blah blah blah, surface level. If we want to go deep, we can go deeper. But now he's showing that his interest is so much in her, and he's almost like begging for her to get her balloon back. He's asked like 3 times now, and she's literally said like, you're good looking, and that's probably her just being respectful. Probably she doesn't find him attractive. She probably does. He's not like an ugly guy, but now he's begging, and that's the energy I'm getting.
You guys are kind of on the same boat, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Business.
No, romantic.
Let's go over here.
Okay.
Your name and age.
Hi, my name is Ember. I'm 23.
And
That's
Ember,
nice.
what do you do?
I'm I forgot for a second. An office manager for a tech sales company, and I also model part-time.
Okay, nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I love everything about you, like the personality and everything, but I literally had a conversation with my friend the other day, and I was like, if a man sings to me, I can't do it. I can't take them, like, seriously. I'm sorry, but your vocals, top tier. Like, you got that. Maybe some girl, you can serenade her, but me personally, yeah.
So you personally don't like
Yeah,
singers?
me personally, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that's actually a pretty new one. Most girls do like guys that sing, but if she reframed it as, I don't want my guy to sing in front of everyone and stuff like that, especially if he can't sing. Well, obviously she probably didn't want to be rude. Then fair enough, because it's a thing where like this is like a quality of mine that I practice at home, and I know I'm really good. Why should I just come on this show and like be an entertainer for you? If it was reframed like that, obviously a lot better worded, but if it was reframed like that, then that would have been perfect. But she said a friend of hers she does look pretty young as well, so I don't know. I think it's fine what he did. It's just everything after that, he just fumbled. Like, just and the thing is, he's not goofy, which is good. He's not like got this goofy energy. He's not like laughing a lot. He's very calm and quiet. Raised eyebrows a lot. So he's very like, he has a lot of like facial expressions, and like he's very calm as well. You know, he's not like moving about too much. So in terms of like stance, he's got a really good stance, and he doesn't talk like, he doesn't like laugh, or he's not goofy, and you can tell the girls are smiling, probably at him, laughing at him, but it's just like, it's just not what the girls want, unfortunately. And I don't know why, honestly. But it could be, like I said, the micro expressions, and obviously the way like he's carried himself from the start till now. He's kind of given off like 2-3 different personalities when he should have just remained constant from the beginning. But it is what it is. He still has 3 balloons or 2, so fingers crossed he gets one of them. Obviously we can tell he really wanted this one, because he was so fixated on her. And yeah, he kind of gives the same facial reaction every time he gets rejected.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
She definitely.
Yeah, this girl's pretty, but yeah,
is. And I do want to.
She's pretty. She's pretty. She's got this like gothic look though, which kind of avoids like gothic girls. I don't know why. I just don't. And the thing is, I love wearing black myself, because it's just such a like nice neutral color. But yeah, this one looks like she's about to go harvest my soul somewhere. No offense to her, she's probably a lovely lady, goes to church every weekend, but she looks like she's like grinding ashes. Like grinding ashes at like 3 a.m. in the morning, like. Hey, God forgive me, I'm joking. Beautiful queens, we love you, queens.
You mentioned something about the whole singing thing. So to be honest with you, I really don't ever, if I was to date a woman, sing to her.
Okay.
That was more so for the show.
Well, kudos to you.
Thank you.
Wouldn't that be more of a reason you wouldn't do it? Okay, if you wouldn't sing to a girl one-on-one, you know what, he just ruined it. You just made it worse for yourself, brother. If you wouldn't sing to a girl one-on-one, where that actually should be the place you sing to a girl, a one-on-one, then why would you sing in front of multiple girls? That's like more reasons to do it less. Well, then again, and then also it's like, okay, fair enough, you still want to sing in front of all the girls, but be good at singing. Like, bro. I don't know. Anyone can be a singer these days.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
But nice meeting you though. All right.
Another pop over here. Your name and age.
Bailey, 23.
And Bailey, what do you do?
I play professional volleyball, and I'm currently in the process of looking for another team.
Okay, nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I love the outfit. I always tell myself
you.
I want to date someone that can dress and put it on. So kudos to you about the outfit. I think just knowing my personality as a person, I feel like our personalities wouldn't connect well. I sing too, so I love to sing. I'm very goofy, so I resonate with you on that. But long term, I think probably not a match for me.
What makes you think the personalities wouldn't go together?
I think that I'm goofy, but I also know how to. I'm goofy, but I also know how to be serious too.
Okay.
And I feel like when you came out here, I liked your energy, loved it, but then again, thinking like long term and how we would be around each other, I feel like it wouldn't be a match for me personally. That's it.
Just more long term about more of us being around each other and then being half goofy and half serious, knowing when to code switch.
Yes.
You think of that I'm what? more.
Too goofy.
Yeah.
I think
You notice how most of his questions are reassurance questions. Like he's seeking validation. He's like, oh, am I giving off this or am I giving off this? You never want to frame your questions seeking like validation or reassurance. And I notice I've done this a lot in the past where I'm trying to gauge what ask questions. Okay, like let's say someone doesn't like this certain thing about me. I try to ask questions to like see why is it this? Why don't you like this about me? What could I do to improve? And then it's like almost like you've put yourself in teacher student mode, and like she's like teaching you now, and girls are kind of repulsed with that energy. It should be a thing where like if someone doesn't like you for a certain thing, or if you're not like good at one specific thing, then just accept it and like be like, okay, cool, that's how I am right now, thank you. And then just like that just seems way better. You just seem way less butthurt. But like asking questions now, like, oh, why am I goofy? Or I can't even remember.
I don't know you.
What did you even say?
What? Morbid.
Too goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, am I goofy or more serious? Am I more goofy or more serious? I tend to do this a lot, so I can't really blame him. I know a lot of people probably do this as well, where they seek reassurance from the person, and in a first impression, you don't really want to be the type of person that's like seeking reassurance from someone, because it's just like it's kind of just repulsive. Just like you're framing yourself as the lower value person in the conversation when you do that. That's all it is. It's just perception. People notice and acknowledge it subconsciously, and the best thing to do is just avoid that until like maybe second date, third date. Then you can like, and even then, like, just be yourself, but be the best version of yourself. Yeah, so you can still be yourself, but just be the best version of yourself. And if you have any flaws, or if someone notices something that's negative or a trait that you've brought up or something, that's fine. That's who I am, and I respect your opinion. That's it. You don't need to be like, oh, do you think I'm more serious or more funny? Like, he's making it about himself now, and that's like kind of boring. It's like, we're in this conversation together. You already know yourself, and this is the flaw you have. So if I'm just bringing this flaw up, just accept the flaw and start talking about her more. Like, oh, I don't know. In this situation, you just really want to just get her to say what she needs to say and just move on to the next person, because she's already popped. She's not interested. You know what I mean? Don't try to like win her over or like get her to like bring her balloon back. Maybe he's just being friendly and he just wants to keep working on himself. But yeah, try to avoid seeking reassurance or validation.
I don't know you enough to know, like,
exactly.
If you have,
because like most likely, if the girls are like just respectful and just doesn't want to be rude, she's just gonna tell you what you want to hear. And if she does tell you what you I mean, if she tells you the truth, or like if she disagrees with you, then obviously like props to the girl for like actually giving an honest answer. But most of the time, especially on like a first time you meet someone, they're just gonna tell you, like, they're just gonna say the PR'd version of what they would actually say. They're usually just gonna add a cherry on top, sugarcoat everything, just be as kind as possible, just so they don't seem like they're tearing men down or other people down. And that's another reason why you shouldn't like be seeking reassurance or like validation in that way. Like, oh, am I more serious or more funny? Oh, am I more goofy or more serious? It's just a thing where like, bro, like you should already be self-aware enough to know how you're being, sort of. you shouldn't like externalize that to someone else. Just something I've observed, and I probably need to stop like telling you guys what to do. I just need to start acknowledging things. So I'm sorry that I keep telling you, oh, you should do this and you should do that. And it should be more of a thing where I just acknowledge it, and hopefully you can acknowledge it too and then do the right thing in the future. But yeah, don't actually take any of my advice.
Like whatever, but obviously we're up here, we go off of like first impressions or first appearance. So I was just popping because I just feel our personalities wouldn't match. I just know myself more than, anyone else, so that's what I'm popping on.
Okay, yeah.
No.
Hear what she said. I know myself more than anyone else, and I know my personality won't resonate with yours. Done. She didn't seek reassurance, she just stated her case and kept it moving. And you can tell he's like, when like I genuinely, the only time I like raise my eyebrows is like when I'm articulating something like super deep, but like I don't know, every time he does it I'm just like it just looks funny. I don't know, it just looks funny.
She's someone that's your type?
Definitely is, and your soft skills are up to par. Very, very soft spirit, absolutely.
I appreciate it. Thank
of course.
you.
Okay, let's head on back this way. We do still have 2 unpopped balloons. Go ahead and ask our remaining ladies a question.
Okay, so ladies, of course, it's the new year. If you believe in New Year resolutions, what is your top one?
Oh, okay. Start.
So this question is a question I would avoid. I would avoid this question. And the main reason is I don't want to ask someone a question that is infringing on a goal that they've set, especially if it's a private goal and they want to achieve this thing and they want to get to this goal privately. And then when they hit the goal, they tell people, because you don't want to, you can do whatever you want. But I wouldn't want to be the type of person that like shares my goals with people at the start of the year, and then when I don't hit it, so like all these people are like telling me or like seeing and judging me. I'd rather just have a goal privately. No one can hate on me, no one can bring me down, no one can say anything to put me down, no one knows, so it won't hinder my journey towards that goal. And that's why I actually even noticed that I asked someone for like their New Year's resolutions recently, and they were like, I'd prefer to keep quiet about that for now. And I was just like, wow, I respect that so much, because this person has a New Year's resolution, and I hope they do and they're just not lying, has a New Year's resolution. And I'm just saying that because obviously I don't have a New Year's resolution for this year. I'm just hard stuck on just being like delivering as much purposeful and like value content as I can. But I've noticed that like it just goes to show who this person is, that they don't need to promote or like they don't need to boast about this goal that they've set and how excited they are and what it can do for them, because it kind of kills the juice. It kills the joy in actually achieving that goal. What doesn't kill the joy in achieving that goal is doing it privately, setting a goal privately, completing the goal, and then sharing it once you've achieved it. And then people will be like, wow, like I never even knew you was working on this. Like, and it's just such a remarkable thing. So sorry, mate. Bad question, mate.
Over here first. Let's start with your name and age.
Maya, I'm 23.
Okay. And Maya, what do you do?
I'm a wig stylist. I make wigs, sell wigs, everything like that, installs.
Yes. And now, New Year's resolution. What's your top one?
Definitely to stay more consistent with everything that I've been doing, and honestly, like just putting it in order, like, okay, focus on this, get this done, and then start moving. Because when I started my business, I was all over the place, and then but I learned from my mistakes. I know this year where I want to be, so I know consistent is the number one thing.
That's it.
Thank you.
It's also I've noticed the question is very generic. It's like the first thing that comes to people's mind, the new year just started and people just want to know your New Year's goals. It's like just such a generic thing to ask. And I think this is why a lot of the females just see him as like, he's too, they see him platonically, or because he asks questions that are like business or friend related, not like romantically. So a better question could have been like what are your red flags in a relationship, or where do you see yourself in the next 10 years, family wise, or just like something more like romantically set, not just like, oh, what's your New Year's resolution? Like the girls have probably been asked this like 100 times by other guys, and you're just another one. You're the 101 first guy to ask the same question. And notice how she gave such a generic response. Oh, just to be consistent in doing what I've been doing already. That was literally her response. He probably gained no value from that because the question was just not framed right.
Let's head down over here. Okay, your name and age?
My name's Fatima and I'm 23.
And Fatima, what do you do?
I'm an educator by day and an art instructor by night.
Right. And so his question was New Year's resolution. What's your top one?
I would say to be more consistent with my creative endeavors and to have a closer relationship with God. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice. And go ahead and ask him another question while we're down here.
Yeah, so what is one proficiency and one deficiency involving you being in a relationship?
I'd say one proficiency would be I think I'm good with communication and being consistent with the person that I care about. And one deficiency, I would say patience. So, yeah.
Okay. Do you want to elaborate on the patience?
Just being a little more understanding and having more compassion when it comes to...
I think that's one thing a lot of people can actually work on, just being patient, because it's so easy to lose that patience in such a fast world. And if you can just disconnect occasionally and just be more in the present moment and listen when people are talking, make eye contact. This can go such a long way, because then you avoid missing micro expressions. When you can be more of a patient person, you avoid missing micro expressions. When people are like signaling that they don't trust you, when people are signaling that they're afraid of you, when people are signaling that they're not interested in you, you don't acknowledge these things when you lack patience. So if you want to be someone that can frame themselves in a better way, to be more observant in the conversations they're having with people, so that you can identify or acknowledge certain traits that people are like giving off, that skill alone will change your 2026. Because people acknowledge that you're actually listening to them in conversations. You'll actually be asking better follow-up questions. You won't interrupt them. You'll actually make people feel more comfortable in conversations with you by just being more patient. So hopefully that helped myself.
The reason why people do the things they may do. Yeah.
Got it. Thank you. Let's go down over here. So it's proficiency and deficiency in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a way better question to ask. What are your proficiencies and deficiencies in a relationship? I think Arlette probably asked that to get a better question. But yeah, great question. He should have asked that one first.
Like my pros and cons, or like, okay.
Yeah. Involving your skills, pros and cons.
I mean, like the pros of dating me, I mean, I'm a good, like, how would you say, like, caregiver, I guess. Like, I'm really caring and stuff like that. Like, I'm a good listener and everything like that. I would say provider, but that sounds kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, just like all around, really, like, I mean, the things that's bad about me, I would say is I get a bad attitude here and there.
Oh, baby, a triple.
That's probably about it. Like if I'm having a bad day, leave me alone. That's it. That's all you can really do. Just leave me alone. I can fix myself. That's how I would say. Like leave me alone. Yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, she seems so toxic. But hey, I don't know. I'm not here to judge.
Understood.
All right, and what about for yourself? Let's throw it back over to you with both questions, the New Year's one and that second one you asked.
Yeah, so involving my top New Year resolution, especially involving real estate, definitely wanted to plan about 3 months ahead of time in 4 separate quarters, involving the production level, making sure everything is organized, fully structured, so I can get everything compounded into the next quarter. And then involving one proficiency that I have involving a relationship is definitely integral.
Okay, so I'm just gonna skip forward. I just literally want to see like who he ends up with. It's quite annoying how long this video has been. 1 hour of just me yapping. Genuinely, I'm so sorry, guys. But like at the end of the day, like if you've stuck around this whole hour to like listen to me, and I'm saying I'm yapping, but there's so many gems I've said in this video, and I truly do believe that like there's a lot of value I've provided in this video. It's just yeah, I didn't realize this one guy would be like a whole 20-minute freaking episode. I guess when you put 2 yappers on the screen, it gets pretty yappy. Okay, so a lot actually happened.
Nice. And now, what are some?
Oh snap!
A lot of
okay, I want to react to this guy now, but hey, next video maybe. Next video.
Check.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh wait, so wait.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right, let's head on back this way. Well,
No.
unfortunately, that's all the balloons popped.
What? Oh, I at least thought he was gonna get the other girl. Oh, GG, man. Hey, guys. Patience is a virtue. See you guys later. Hope you enjoyed this video. Peace. We out.